The kitten is playing around, chasing a ball on the counter. Suddenly, he accidentally knocks over a glass, which shatters on the floor. His mother rushed in from the other room. Her eyes widened as she saw the broken glass on the floor. "Kitten," she scolded, her voice sharp with worry and anger. "This is the third time this week you've broken something. You need to be more careful." The kitten's eyes filled with tears. He didn't mean to cause any trouble, he was just playing. Feeling ashamed and sad, he ran out of the house. Outside, he sat on the doorstep, his heart heavy. "I didn't mean to break the glass," he whispered to himself. "How can I make Mom happy again?" Suddenly, an idea popped into his mind. His mother loved flowers, especially bright, colorful ones. If he could get her a beautiful bouquet, maybe she would forgive him. Determined, the kitten trotted down the street until he reached the local flower shop. Inside, the shop was filled with the sweet scent of roses, lilies, and daisies. The flower shop owner, a kind old cat, looked up as the kitten entered. "Hello there, little one," the owner greeted warmly. "What brings you here today?" The kitten looked up, his eyes wide with hope. "Sir, can I work for you today? I want to earn a bouquet of flowers for my mom." The flower shop owner smiled at the kitten's earnest request. "Of course, you can help me sell flowers for the day. If you work hard, I'll make sure you get the finest bouquet for your mother." All day long, the kitten worked diligently. He greeted customers, arranged flowers, and even made a few deliveries. As evening approached, the flower shop owner called the kitten over. "You did a wonderful job today, little one," he said, handing him a small envelope. "Here is your pay for the day." The kitten shook his head. "I don't want any money," he said shyly. "I just want a bouquet of flowers for my mom." The flower shop owner's heart melted at the kitten's sincerity. "Then a bouquet you shall have," he said. He carefully picked out the freshest, most beautiful flowers and arranged them into a stunning bouquet. "Here you go. For your mother." With the bouquet, the kitten hurried back home. As he approached the house, his mother saw him coming and hurried to the door. "Kitten, where have you been?" she asked. The kitten held out the bouquet, his eyes shining with love and apology. "I'm sorry for breaking the glass, Mom. I got these for you." Mother Cat's eyes softened, and a smile spread across her face. She took the bouquet. "Oh, Kitten," she said softly, "these are beautiful. Thank you. I can see you worked very hard for these. I'm not angry anymore." She hugged the kitten, holding him close. He had made things right, and his mother was happy again. A famous white cat singer named Luna. She was adored by all for her melodious voice and charming personality. Luna's best friend, another white cat named Snowy, always accompanied her to every concert. One evening, during a grand concert, a gray cat from the audience stood up and shouted, "Luna, I love you." He then offered her a ring, asking her to be his girlfriend. Luna was taken aback, and before she could respond, Snowy quickly whisked her away from the hall. A month later, Luna had another concert. As she performed, Snowy spotted the gray cat in the audience. Recognizing him immediately, Snowy discreetly called the police. The gray cat, noticing Snowy's actions, decided to take revenge. He pulled out a gun and aimed at Luna. Just as he fired, Snowy jumped in front of Luna, taking the bullet herself. The police arrived swiftly and arrested the gray cat. Snowy was rushed to the hospital and, thankfully, survived the injury. Luna was deeply grateful to her brave friend, and their bond grew even stronger. The adorable kitten loved to play with her toy car. Her mom told her it was time to visit Grandma's house. Excited Kitten hopped into the car with her mom. As they drove, the kitten felt thirsty and asked her mom for some water. Mom spotted a small shop near a railway track and decided to stop. She told Kitten to stay put while she quickly bought a water bottle. Curious and adventurous, Kitten climbed into the driver's seat and accidentally started the car. To her horror, the car began to move towards the railway track just as a train was approaching. Despite the loud horn and screeching brakes, the car collided with the train. People nearby rushed to the scene and quickly called for help. The kitten was taken to the hospital, but despite the doctor's best efforts, she didn't survive the accident. Mom was heartbroken. She remembered Kitten's playful spirit and the love she shared with her mom. Angry Dog shouted, "How dare you touch my laptop? You have no right to touch it." The kitten apologized profusely for the mistake. The dog then yelled, "Now clean your dirty footprints." Taking the laptop, the dog said, "Goodbye, honey. I have to go to work." The dog's wife, wearing flashy makeup, replied, "Okay, honey, see you soon." She then called, "Servant Kitten, come here quickly." The kitten ran upstairs but slipped and was injured. Despite being in pain, the kitten quickly got up to listen to the dog's wife. She pointed to the window and said, "Why are those windows so dirty? Clean them now, servant." The kitten grabbed a towel and started wiping the window diligently. Suddenly, the dog's wife angrily shouted, "Stop wasting all day cleaning those windows. Go clean everything else." The sad kitten wiped away tears and quietly continued cleaning the house. While cooking in the kitchen, the kitten remembered fond memories with his father before he accidentally stayed away from home. Lost in these thoughts, the kitten burned the food. Just then, the dog came home from work and immediately scolded the kitten severely. Unable to control himself, the kitten argued back with the angry dog. The dog forced the kitten to throw away all the food he had just cooked. While pouring the food away, the kitten remembered his father's words, "You must help those in need." Being kind-hearted, the kitten gave all the food to the cats wandering on the street. As the dog drove by, the kitten happily raised his hand to greet him. The dog was scolding the kitten when a luxury car passed by. It turned out to be the kitten's father. Recognizing him, the kitten chased the car, calling out, "Dad! Dad!" The car stopped at the house, and the father cat and the kitten hugged each other warmly after a long separation. The dog tried to explain and flatter the kitten, but the kitten told his father all the terrible things the dog and his wife had done. Dad Cat was very angry and drove to the dog's house to clarify everything. The father cat angrily looked at the kitten's shabby place and talked to the dog, but the dog's wife ferociously cursed the kitten's father. Dad Cat decided to call the police so that the dog couple would pay for their evil.